Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be revisiting World War Z on Steam Deck, thanks to Saber Interactive for providing a code of the game. And I was interested in revisiting it because there's a The Walking Dead collaboration, a new DLC. And when I opened the game, I saw it was unsupported, and they're saying this game's graphic settings cannot be configured to run well on Steam Deck. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? This game was verified and performance was okay. I made a few videos on this. So I'm super confused. I'm pretty sure it's not related to the DLC that they released. But if you download the DLC, it's 4.6 gigs. So, things to do. 800p here, check this box, put this command. This is important because if you don't do this, Webcam won't show up. So this tells the game, hey, I'm not a Steam Deck. The 70% is a little bit low, but it looks way better than FSR2 by far. So yeah, we have native res, 1280 by 800, medium preset, Webcam plus 70% res scale. So yeah, the medium preset. Don't go higher on textures, otherwise you run out of VRAM. And yeah, that's basically it, I think. You also have an FOV slider. I forgot about this. It doesn't really affect performance much. Let's put it at 1.10. And I want to thank Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. Instant Gaming is a website to get cheaper games for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can find new games, old games. In this case, I'm showing you some of the upcoming games like Crimson Desert Deluxe Edition for $68.96. That's the Deluxe Edition. High on Life 2 for Steam for $54.57. Arc Raiders for $32.93, Dead Island 2 for only $10.48. For the game we're playing today, World War Z Aftermath for Steam for $10.76 US. You really cannot beat this price. As usual, we're giving away one free game each month from Instant Gaming. Hit participate, follow myself and Instant Gaming in social media for more chances. And thanks again to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. Let's continue. Yeah, now the resolution is pretty low, but again, on the smaller screen, it should be a better experience. This game is unsupported, but not Oblivion. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with them. Valve really is not even trying anymore, I think. Monster Hunter Wilds runs way better. Okay. Okay, this way actually drops frames pretty hard. But we're still in the 45 FPS range. And now I'm playing on normal, so we should be good. I should be able to live for a longer period. So as you were saying, Monster Hunter Wilds probably does run much better, but how much better is it on Steam Deck, I don't know. But now I own the game, so I'll be doing it eventually. I'm waiting for the last performance update, actually. The one that they say they add LODs. That would be hilarious. I think I played the demo for Steam Deck back when they forced frame gen as default. But this game really shines on co-op, obviously. I'm playing with bots. Bots are okay. They revive you and all. But co-op is so much better, obviously. But again, if it runs like this on Webcam, on the X11, it gets pretty CPU limited. Oh well, MGS4 on PC, definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Konami is going to do it. It's too much money. You shoot me again, I'll shoot back. Swapping mags. Someone shut that thing off. That one covered in something. Oh, finally. Watch it. You're tempted to replay Days Gone on Steam Deck just because of the hordes? Yeah, well, one thing with Days Gone, when they released the next-gen update, quote-unquote, it started running way worse on Steam Deck because we had the PS5 build instead. I think now you can roll back but keep that in mind. It's weird to see that character using a French assault rifle. Yeah. Yeah. Or an explosive sniper rifle. Yeah. The Expedition 33 rifle. Sacre bleu. You're still waiting for Uncharted trilogy to be added to PC. You and me both. Alright, so now we're in handheld. This is, again, what I would recommend is to lock it to 45. For most stages, 45 is fine. It might drop into the 40s here and there. So if that's not good enough for you, put it at 40. But I think 45 is good enough with medium settings, 800p, and 70% resolution scale. Unfortunately, the game doesn't resolve the vegetation very well. As you can see, very funny vegetation, to say it in some way. That's the only disadvantage that I would say. But overall, it's completely playable on Steam Deck. It used to be verified, now it's not. My advice is to use that command that I mentioned, Steam Deck = 0 command, so you can choose Vulkan. And Vulkan runs so much better than the X11 in this game. We are not CPU limited, we're just GPU limited with Vulkan. And overall, I've seen better performance. In the past, I saw Vulkan crashing pretty often on this game on Steam Deck. But nowadays, I've been playing for more than 2 hours without stopping. I didn't see any crashes. Not on the DLC, not on the main maps. This map, though, runs pretty poorly once you get to the hordes or look into a part with a lot of foliage. That's pretty normal. That happens with this game. But overall, like this, I wouldn't say it's a problem. With this, again, most of the levels will be 45 rock solid, even when hordes show up. You're not going to be CPU limited, you're going to be GPU limited, which is better because you can actually lower the resolution. You can also crank the resolution up a little bit further. Just make sure to stay away from FSR. In this game, it reduces performance for me, and it makes image quality horribly chunky. It's bad. Don't use it. Trust me on this one. But the game itself works pretty well. I'm not sure what Valve was thinking when they dropped the verified badge for unsupported badge. Unsupported, saying that the game cannot be configured to run well on Steam Deck. Whether you're on Vulkan or DX11 like it is by default, the game still stays above 30 across the board. So I don't get it. I don't know what changed that made them put it as unsupported. It just doesn't maintain 60s because there's a lot of enemies on screen, and sometimes we get pretty GPU bound as well. But you look into 45 and it's fantastic. Nothing to complain about. Then when it comes to battery life, a little bit over 3 hours on the OLED. On the LCD, I'm guessing more like 2 hours maybe. But again, even in a place where I drop frames pretty hard, it's doing pretty well. So would I recommend World War Z on Steam Deck, including the expansion? Hell yeah. It works well. I can play with my friends, I can play it on my own. It works offline as well. So yeah, as long as you have the maps that you want to play, I don't see any issues with this. This new map does run worse than many of the ones in the main game. So yeah, it's a great experience on Steam Deck. Just log it to 45, temper your expectations, and you should be good. Really, I have nothing to complain about. Just that setting it up is kind of a pain in the ass. It's putting a command and choosing Vulkan. It's not that bad. It's not that you have to mod the game or something. So as long as you can put that command on the launch options, choose the Vulkan and lower the settings, you're good to go. That's all you need to do. Not a problem. So anyway, I don't really have much else to say. This game is fine. Borderlands 4 and Borderlands 4 and Oblivion Remastered are verified, but this isn't for some reason. So yeah, I don't know. The verification system is fantastic, huh? Yeah, said no one ever. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see ya next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.